Hey, what's up? It's Brian Green with 10x Digital Marketing. Today I'm going to show you a couple of examples of some ad campaigns that we use for healthcare. These specifically are chiropractic ad campaign and a knee pain ad campaign. And there are other variations that I've used for generic for back pain. These across the board, obviously the chiropractic campaign for chiropractors, but the knee pain, the back pain, we've ran some foot and shoulder ones as well. And these ones you could use in any type of um, therapy. So you could use it for chiropractic, physical therapy, medical, pain management. So I myself have used these ads. So if you don't know who I am, and if you're not familiar with me, I own a pain management practice that's an integrated model. So it has medicine, physical therapy, chiropractic, massage, and some regenerative medicine as well. And so these ads have actually ran for myself, and that's actually what kind of got me involved in all of this a while ago. But jumping right in, I'll show you some examples of different ads and kind of the insides and how we set things up. So I'll start with the chiropractic campaign. There's a lot of people out there running chiropractic campaigns, and they're doing it in a very cookie cutter manner, and they're just kind of they're just trying to put ads out there that are really good offers, and then they get a bunch of leads coming in, and ultimately the clinic has to process a bunch of really crappy leads, and it's time consuming, and you get a handful of decent patients out of it. All in all, good ROI, but a lot of time and energy. I do it a little differently, and what I'm trying to do is have better quality leads and ultimately better quality patients, saving you time, money across the board. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to go right into the ads. So within a campaign is basically your objective. What are you trying to do? Get traffic or get people to sign up or get leads, to get likes for your page. So when we want to get people to sign up for an offer and put their name and their email and their phone number, we want to target people on Facebook that are prone to do that, or more likely to do that. And so Facebook knows who those people are, and we can run ads specifically to them. So, if people have never put anything in on a website on Facebook as far as their name, email, phone number for an offer, then they're not going to run ads to them as often as they would to the people that will. And so that's really important, because the whole point of this is to capture a lead to get their information. So you want to make sure you're putting the ad in front of the right people. So one of the things we do is we set the ads up for traffic in the beginning to help with the pixel, which is the tracking component, and then we switch them to a conversion ad, which is the same ad but with a different um, objective. And so Facebook will switch gears and actually target the right people that you want that are going to sign up for your offer. And so a conversion ad takes them to a landing page, and ultimately we try to sell them on the landing page to get them to sign up for the offer. Within the campaign, you have ad sets. Ad sets are basically your breakdown of demographics, and it allows you to target different demographics or interests or ages, genders, etc. So a lot of times when people run ads, they'll run maybe one ad and then they'll just kind of put it out there for everybody. Like they'll just literally run it in a 10-mile radius. They don't put any restrictions on it. And it's going to pull a lot of people in, but it's also going to get a lot of waste. You're going to get a lot of clicks, and it's a lot of waste of money to figure out who's working, and then you can work backwards. What we try to do is do that from the beginning to save money, and save time later on. So we put a little bit more work on the front end. It saves a bunch of money on the back end. So right here, you can see when we first started this campaign, we built out all of these different ad sets. And so it's 9 different ad sets. And we have 3 different landing pages that we were testing right out of the gate. So we wanted to test, see which ones did the best. And we also tested 3 different ads. So all of the ad copy and the headlines were the same, and the offer was the same, but the image was different. So we wanted to test which image did the best. And then we also tested age ranges. So our age ranges that we were testing were 26 to 35, 36 to 45, and 46 to 55. And so that's that target market for chiropractic specifically. And we wanted to make sure that we were figuring out who was our best market in this specific area. So ultimately, as you can see here, over the course of time, we figure out which ones are good and we turn them off. And these 2 are the best. And both of them ended up being at funnel 1. So we found out that funnel 1 was the best funnel for conversions, highest conversion rate percentage. And so we run all the traffic there. Now, after a while, people become nose blind, and then we can start to run them to the second best one, which was funnel 2, and we can get conversions there, and we can alternate. So it's really important to alternate ads and change it up every once in a while. You don't want to have the same ad out there all the time, because people become nose blind to it, and they'll just kind of skim right by it. If it's something different or new, but from a different angle, it's going to catch their attention. Um, So within each of these ad sets, originally there were 3 ads. All right, so you can see here I have 3 different ads that were running, and 2 made the cut out of this specific group. Some of the other groups, none of the ads made the cut. So we turn all of the ads off and ultimately turn the ad set off. But so for this, we were spending $3.43 up to $6.87 a lead. So average $5 a lead, and 16 leads came in. This was over the course, this time frame up here. We actually only started running this ad a few weeks ago. We haven't ran these again since September of last year because we really had need to, but we turned it back on due to expansion, so it's a good thing. And so I'll show you kind of a quick peek at the ad itself. And so our offer that we ran, and this is to kind of help, again, weed people out, weed out the freebie seekers and the deal seekers. We actually put a little bit higher price tag on it. So we did one the offer was for $39, and it was for evaluation, adjustment, and trigger point massage. And then follow-up, and the idea is a little bit higher than $21 or $29. We threw in a little bit more value with the trigger point massage, which is what we do with most of our patients anyway. And we had less people than when we ran the campaign for $29. We had less people click on it and sign up, but our conversions have been much better. The quality of patients have been much better. We also targeted people that make a certain amount of money, so we were able to send this ad only to certain people that made enough money that were more likely to have insurance. And it's gone really well. So this is an example of the ad. And so what ends up happening is they click on learn more, and it takes them to the landing page. So I showed you the chiropractic ad. So this is one of the chiropractic landing pages that we would have them come to. And so up here would be the offer, kind of reiterates exactly what you want it to say. You want to make sure that the copy on the landing page is the same as the offer, so then they know that they're in the right place. A lot of times people will run an ad if it says one thing, and the landing page will start to have a different hook or a different headline, and it throws people off, and then they leave, and that's causes them to bounce. And so that bounce rate is something that you don't want because it costs you a lot of money. So we want to make sure everything matches up and looks the same, the feel's the same. So here is the exact same thing. We want to make sure that that's accurate, and so it gives them a chance to sign up right here on the page. Very easy squeeze page. They get the offer, and then if they wanted to go down further, they can. There's always other calls to action here, right? And so we give them multiple opportunities to take advantage of the offer. And so once they sign up, they go to a landing page. And on the landing page, what I try to get clients to do, and I do myself, is you can basically, you've already got their name, email, and phone number, which is great. That's what you wanted. But if you can make the offer a little bit better, you can get them to take action. So what I tend to do is I will offer them something else. I'll give them a free bottle of BioFreeze or something. And what ends up happening is if they call us to schedule, instead of us having to call them, we will throw in a free bottle of BioFreeze at the end of their appointment. And it creates more of a sense of urgency and allows us to get a better gauge of the people that took action to call in. And so we can make sure that, all right, these people took action, they called us to get this offer. They're probably pretty serious. And then, when we do our, our consultation, eval, etc., we do a really good job of making sure that we're qualifying them during that process and being very fair and honest with them. We're treating them with very high respect and high regard, but we acknowledge to them that this is an offer, a special offer, promotion, and then they acknowledge it. And we get a very kind of level playing field right out of the gate. And, how serious are you about pursuing? How serious are you about, actually seeking care, or is this just something that you were looking to try? And it allows us to save time on our end to make sure that we're not over investing our time and energy into someone that really doesn't have any intentions of signing up for care and actually getting the results that they need. So this is just an example, and this one worked really well, not as well as the other one. So this is just one of the examples. I have 2 other landing pages that did better than this one, but it's ironic though, because I actually paid for this template. The other 2 I built myself, and they did better. So the irony. But this one's a good one. So inside of knee, I've done a lot of testing. I spent a lot of time on this one, and it's just because for us, this is we're trying to get people for knee pain. We're using a lot of different treatment options for that, but this is something that is really valuable for us, and the offer here is really good. It's actually a free consultation for this one, so we're giving away a free consultation in exchange for their name, email, and phone number. What I've done and tested over time is that one of the landing pages that I had was very straightforward, kind of like the last page you saw, and it was good, but we had a lot of people that we had to weed out. And so the landing page that I use now is much higher converting because I actually give them more information up front. So we get less leads, but we get a conversion of about 80 to 90% of the people that actually do come through. And so it's fantastic. And so we're spending not a whole lot of money. I only run these ads on the weekends. I only run them Thursday through Sunday. I'm actually getting ready to turn them on because that's when we found that these people take this offer Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We have less people and it costs a lot more. So we don't run them those days. We run them on the weekends, and it's a lot better cost, a lot more cost effective. So kind of the same thing as before. We have a lot of different ad sets and breakdowns for the age and the population, the range, location. So the two that are working really well for me right now are 10 mile funnel one, age range 55 to 64 in women, and men 50 to 64. And so again, just a lot of testing back and forth. Cost per lead. And so these are the actual people that sign up and come in, and the conversion again is that 80-90%. So our cost per acquisition isn't a whole lot more than this. So prior to this, when I was using another agency a long time ago, I was spending $180 to $250 per acquisition. Now we're paying $50 per acquisition for really good quality patients. So the ads would take them to, it's just an offer that for your free consultation, and we've tested a lot of different images and copy, and that's going to take them to a landing page. I have, again, a few different landing pages for knee. This is one of them. This one we put video on, and there's a sales funnel. This one's not my best one, but this is an example of what it can kind of look like. But you see it's the same kind of thing, is we're readdressing at the top of the screen, the headline here, what the pain point is, or the hook, and we're throwing exactly back in what they clicked on Facebook. We've got our logo up here for a little bit of identification. Video starts on landing page, and then right here gives them first opportunity to sign up. The text, the copy, all of this is placed strategically. Testimonials, and then a little bit of information, and then another call to action. Landing page, same thing. We upsell, we create different offers within the funnel. There's exit pop-ups, things that we put in sometimes when people will leave, and then we'll kind of, hey, hold on, come back. One of the things I did with knee pain that has worked really well was offering a free TENS unit. Cost $20, but the people really want that TENS unit, so they'll come in, and it's always amazing, specifically with older patients with knee pain and arthritis, is they're going to come in not expecting much, and then when you get them in the door and you're able to show them what the options are, they're blown away by the things that they didn't know. And so I found that the key is getting them in the door. So I'll spend a little bit more money on investing them to get them in the door, because I know that I can kind of blow them away once they come in, and it's worked out really well. So I give more on the front end, so I'm willing to give away a little bit more, but the back end has been much better. So you guys kind of get the idea here. One of the best parts about the software that I use is being able to split test. And so you can see right here, we are able to run different landing pages within one group and test by just changing little things. We can change the headline, so you can see the headline in these two are different. The one on the left says, make knee pain non-existent with a non-surgical treatment, live life again. The other one says, tired of chronic knee pain, get started feeling better today. And that's the only difference between those two, and then we're able to test, and then we figure out which one works, and then we can change another thing and keep retesting, and ultimately you end up filtering through and you get the best one, and that's what makes it fun. And so it's really exciting, because then your cost goes down, your conversions go up, and then you just turn it on and off as you want to, and you get basically as many patients as you need to, and you know exactly what's going to cost you, because we're able to, the entire time, we're able to record the statistics. And that's what I love about all of this, is we can see exactly who's opted in. Again, this isn't my best funnel, so these numbers aren't great, but out of 243 unique people that have landed on the page, 12 have signed up for the offer, so it's a 4.9% conversion overall. This is still better than average in the industry. Average in the industry is 2 to 3% opt-in. My best page on, depending on the weekends, I've had up to 25-30% opt-in. On average, it hangs around 15, so it's really good. So 3 out of 20 people land on the page. Pretty good, better than 1 in 10. So I just have to get 10 people to click on the button, which is pretty easy at this point. Um, the other component that we can put into this obviously is the email follow-up sequence. So I have all the bells and whistles for this software, and putting in that follow-up sequence allows you to get another 5 to 10% of people to convert that otherwise wouldn't have. So as soon as they sign up for the offer, they automatically get an email, and then 2 days later they get another, and then 2 days later after that they get another, and it's all automated. And the great part about this over time is as you get enough people that come into your funnel, you can take those contacts and you can plug them back into Facebook and create what's called a lookalike audience. And so Facebook can take the data from the people that have opted in or have at least gone to your landing page, and you can create a lookalike funnel or a lookalike audience that Facebook will pull data from everyone out there and make another group of people just like the ones that clicked on your ad. And then you can run ads to those people. So you get more and more specific with your target marketing and your audience, which is unbelievably huge. And you can also do the retargeting, which is huge. Another thing that a lot of people don't mention when they talk about this stuff is once you get people that land on your landing page, that clicked on your link even, Facebook knows who those people are, and so you can take that information and you can plug them into a specific campaign that says, hey, I know that you were interested in this offer, you clicked on the page, but you didn't sign up, and then you basically try to sell them from there. You can target people that have already shown interest, and then you can target people that have landed and signed up, but never followed up and never answered the emails or never called in or never answered or returned the calls. You can target them with another specific ad that says, hey, you signed up for this offer, I know that you've shown interest in this, I know you have knee pain, or you're looking for someone that does. Here's another opportunity, and here's an even better offer, and you can sweeten it on the back end. And so you can retarget. It's super powerful tool if you know how to use it, which is super critical in this stuff. So hopefully you guys get a kind of a better idea of how this could work for a practice setting. Here's an example. So I talked about the knee ads. So this is one of my better funnels for knee pain. And this was over the course of what looks like 3-4 days, so April 6th to April 8th of this year. We had 28 people land on the page and 7 of them signed up, a 25% opt-in rate. And that was a really awesome weekend. At one point it was at 50%, so it was pretty cool. That's very good money spent. And then we follow up with these people, and 5 to 6 of them will schedule, and out of the schedule, like I said, in office, because we've tweaked this landing page so many times, we're basically, if they sign up, they're already qualified. We take out all the fluff and we actually tell them what they're getting, and it saves us time because we don't have to weed through people. And so out of the 7 that opted in, I would venture to say at least 5 signed up for care. So they're very highly qualified leads. So that's just a couple examples of how we can run ads for healthcare. The same type of thing works. You can do it for any type of service that you offer in terms of healthcare, chiropractic, massage, manual therapy. You could do this for screenings. You could do this for knee pain, shoulder pain, ankle pain, foot pain, whatever. You can do this for regenerative medicine, stem cells, PRP. You could do this also, these types of things you can run to do workshops. So a lot of times people will run ads like this, and they'll run everybody to sign up for a workshop or a dinner, which traditionally works well, but with people's time and energy and time and value being so important, one of the ways that I'm currently playing around with is running these ads for people to sign up for a webinar. And so the webinar would be basically the same thing that you would do at a dinner. You go through a PowerPoint presentation, go through the entire, basically a hook, a story, an offer, and a pitch, and create the offer, and then give them a chance to sign up at the end. And you can put it on autopilot. So the auto webinars would just keep running, and you're just running ads to them all the time, and people can watch them whenever they want, and you're doing it once and recording it and making sure it's polished. And then you know that the people that sign up for that at the end of that offer, they're going to be pretty qualified because they've already heard everything about your treatment offer. So pretty cool stuff. I'm working on that one right now for myself, and also be putting that out there for clients. So hopefully you guys, again, got a good idea and understanding of how powerful this is and what it's capable of. If you are interested in doing this for your business or having us run ads like this for your business, just reach out, give us a call, shoot us a message on Facebook, 10xdigitalmarket.com. You can go to 10x Digital Marketing on Facebook, or just comment below the video, and we'll reach out to you. Thanks for watching.